Hey y'all. So I wanted to talk about my experience with Purdue Global. And the reason why I wanted to talk about it is because we don't really have a lot of videos on YouTube discussing this school. Um, and there's not really a lot of information on the school when you look it up online. First thing first, the school is 100% enrollment rate. So if you got a pulse, you will get accepted into the school. This was something that I did not know until I was already enrolled in the school. Another thing, the enrollment process doesn't take long. You'll be admitted within a month, not a month, but within a week. I'm sorry, but it doesn't take long. Another thing, I didn't like their mandatory seminars. Every week, you have to sit at your computer, log on, listen to what the professor is rambling on and on about. To be honest, they rambled on about things that didn't have anything to do with the lesson a lot of the time. And I didn't like that. And if they didn't ramble on about something that didn't have nothing to do with the lesson, really, or the assignment, they were having technical difficulties. A lot of them had technical difficulties. And they would spend 30 minutes of the class trying to turn their mic on or make sure that the camera is on and all of that. Then you have some professors that didn't even show up to class, and they will wait till the class is almost over to finally send an email out and say, hey, I'm not going to be in class today, which would have been nice if we got that ahead of time so you didn't waste everybody's time. And if you don't make it to the seminar, you have to go back and look at the recorded seminar, then write a paper on it and submit it to your professor. Another thing you can't do is you cannot do your discussion board all in one day. What I mean by that is you can't respond to the initial prompt and reply to your peers all in the same day, because they count that as your attendance. So you have to do it on 3 separate days. You have to respond to the prompt. That's the first day. The second day you respond to a student, and the third day you respond to another student. If you decide to respond to, let's say you do the prompt one day and then you decide to respond to 2 students all in the same day, they won't count it and you will get a 0 because it counts against your attendance. There is an attendance tracker on your main page when you go to log in to look at your assignments, your classes, and it will let you know, like, hey, the last day you were active online was, let's say, a week ago. You want to be careful with that because they will kick you out of the school if you're not keeping up with your attendance. They will kick you out of school. They may not even tell you that they're kicking you out of the school. You may go to log in one day and your classes are gone. So be careful with that if you're going to go to this school. I just felt like for the most part I was alone and there wasn't really anybody. If I had any questions or concerns, it really wasn't anybody that I could talk to, because it was just so disorganized. Everything was all over the place. You would try to contact your advisor and then they didn't really know the information, so they would say that they're going to look into it and then they never get back to you about it. But yeah, I ended up leaving the school after 2 terms because I decided to go to another state university, because I didn't like it. It felt cheesy a little bit, because usually the professors have like the Purdue Global background, and when they're in class, it looked cheesy and it looked like a 1-8. It really felt like a 1-800 number school. And I'm not trying to make fun of anybody that attends a 1-800 number school, but it really felt like a 1-800 number. It didn't feel like a traditional school. So yeah, if you like this video, make sure to thumbs it up, and I'm out. Thanks for watching.